Good morning vlog. Today is Mother's Day, my first Mother's Day, and we're gonna be hosting just like a little, I don't know, just like a little lunch today. So I'm super excited about that. I love having family around, and for me, I love my family. I love being with Josiah's family, so I feel like when we host it, this is a great way to combine the both of them. We invited both sides, so super excited about that. For now, we're going to church. I'll show my little Mother's Day outfit in a bit, but I gotta go get the baby ready, do that whole thing, and then we're headed to church. Okay, so here is the fit. I really like it. I'm actually outfit repeating because I wore this to my wedding shower a very long time ago though, so I think I got this off of Lulu's, which is like my favorite store for dresses, but we're actually on time. If I stay here any longer on this vlog, we will not be on time. So while we're on our way to church, I'm just gonna talk about the food that we're gonna have today. Like I mentioned before, we were gonna cook, but then we decided it would be a lot easier to just pick something up. So we're going to this carniceria that is called Chavitas, and we ordered, there's gonna be about 15 of us, so we ordered like 6 pounds of meat. We're pretty sure it's gonna be enough food, but we got asada and barbacoa, and then we're gonna pick up beans. We might have to leave church a little bit early. I still need to go by the store too. We're just gonna pick it up. It comes with like the salsa, the onions, like all the stuff you need for the tacos. They're really good. We've had them before, so we're gonna head there and do all of that right after church. Josiah just gave me a very good idea. He said I should talk about, you know, something that I've adapted or learned from my mom, something I've learned from myself as a mother, and then advice I would give. So starting with my mom, that one's pretty easy. There's so many, but something that I can just say right away that I've learned from her, which I'm so grateful for, has to be, like, she was the greatest host ever. Not even just when we had other people over, but she was great to my brother and I in like charcuterie boards. You know, they've kind of only become a thing in like the past 2 years, and that was literally, she's just so good at serving other people and making things so special that like just the most generic snack that I would just ask for food and it would be like literally a charcuterie board. We would come home from school, I'd be like, can my friend come over? And she always had like this amazing spread. To this day, if you ask my friends or if you make a comment about coming over to my mom's house to eat, they're like, oh, you're so lucky, or they really recall those things because my mom always made it so special. And I'm really specific and try to be creative with the things that I feed Elijah, which I think that like it was directly something that I learned from my mom, because she made meals such a special thing, and just breakfast, everything was so intentional. And I think that's one of the many things that I've learned from my mom and taken on from her. She was able to display her love in a lot of ways through acts of service, and I think that was definitely one of them. For myself, something I've learned about motherhood would be, gosh, so much. Okay, that took me a while to think about because there's so much that I've learned, but I guess for me personally, I've learned that the problem is as big as you make it, because in the beginning I would really make any little thing that went wrong, or anytime he fussed, or like I made it a really big issue. And I think my personality is like quick to get stressed. But now I can kind of, I'm more conscious of how easily I can react, so I've tried to fix that, I guess. And so when there is a problem, I'm like, okay, is it really that big of a deal? And I think that's helped me in other areas of my life too, because that's just a good rule of thumb or something to ask yourself in general, is it really that big of a deal? Because if I worried about everything that went wrong with Elijah, every time we went somewhere and he had a blowout, every time, like there's so many things that I even caught myself the other day. He was like, because since I was little, like I don't like getting dirty, like I like to be clean, like anyway, he was playing in the grass and the dirt, and I was like, no, and then I had to stop and be like, wait, he should play in the grass, he's a little boy. And just kind of having to check myself, like things are not that big of a deal. Let him be a little boy, let him get dirty, let him, like, I guess just that things are not that big of a deal, but they can be if you create them to be. So that's something that I've learned. And then advice that I would give to a new mom or someone who's thinking about being a mom, anything like that. Definitely motherhood is what you make it in a lot of ways. I know that sounds like kind of like a blanket statement, but it really is. It can be extremely stressful, and it's all new, right? I told my mom the other day, like, I don't know why I feel like I'm not used to being a mom yet. And she's like, well, it's because every single stage is still new to you. Every time when he's crawled, you've never gone through that. When he first started sitting up, when he, like, all these different stages are so new to me. And I know a lot of women struggle with like losing yourself, so to speak, or missing your old life, which I know those are natural things to feel when you're becoming a mom, but you can also, I'm not saying easily, but it is a choice you can consciously practice making, to be like, you know what, I have a really blessed life. I'm a mom. This God like appointed this child to be mine. Like, there's so many blessings, and it's all about perspective. So you definitely will have those moments where you doubt yourself, or you question, like, maybe your baby wasn't planned, right? It's just all these different things, and you're like, whoa, this is my life right now. Because even I, who planned my baby, was still like, how am I a mom? Like, I was kind of freaking out. But in the grand scheme of things, you can totally make that switch, and just if you put on like that hat of gratitude, it definitely changes your perspective. And yeah, it's just what you make it in a lot of ways, as long as you're conscious of it. So that was really long. We're about to get to church now, but those are just things my mom passed on to me, something I learned personally, and then advice that I would give. Unfortunately, the meat was not ready. They completely forgot about the order, but my family all said they're gonna be late, so that kind of worked out. I came home, put the baby down, hopefully he'll take a nap, and then I'm gonna make some flower bouquets that I picked up from Albertsons. The flowers were like stupid expensive. Like, a little small thing was $80, no base or anything. So there was three bunches of sunflowers for $4. So I'm gonna see what I can do with these. Don't really know what I'm doing too much, but oh my god, I actually think these look better without red. Let me show you from the top. Hold on. These are for my mom. I have some of the, I don't even know the name of these flowers, but I love these ones with sunflowers. I think I'll actually add the rest of these purple ones to the bouquet, and then I'll show you guys the finished product after. Okay, so here are my arrangements. Kind of proud of them, kind of proud. For my mom, some sunflowers and purple flowers. For my mother-in-law, we have sunflower. They all have sunflowers, okay? Because the sunflowers were the cheapest. And I love sunflowers, okay? Some sunflowers and some of those red flowers. So for grandmas, great-grandmas, and then my mom and Josiah's mom. Looks pretty good. Is host. I'm a host. Yeah.
The hostess with the mostest.
Yes. Let me show you the spread. My grandma helped me a lot, like set it up. Tortillas, 6 pounds of meat, rice, beans, fried chicken,
Paper cups.
yeah, cake pops. My grandma made cobbler, watermelon. And then all the salsas.
Splice Original.
Okay, you guys, I took a 3-hour necessary nap. I did not expect for it to go that long, but it is Mother's Day, so of course Josiah let me chill and go as long as I wanted in my nap, but so did Elijah. So basically he woke up right now too, which is technically his bedtime, so this should be interesting. But it's okay, he'll just go to bed a little bit later. I want to deep clean my house. That's my next wish for Mother's Day. I want the time to clean the floors, clean my kitchen, put away my 3 loads of laundry that I'm so behind on. And yeah, I'm just so happy that today I was able to celebrate and host for the very first time. Actually, I've always lived at pretty small places, so it was kind of unrealistic to have all my family over, or like my close family, I guess. And today I was able to do that. What better occasion than Mother's Day, celebrating all the women that, you know, I just really appreciate and look up to, and my first Mother's Day, so that was super special. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end the vlog right here. Don't forget to like, subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So exciting. And happy birthday. Guys, I'm tired. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. We will see you on the next episode.